Magna talent.
Yeah, I need some really great on-camera talent. Do you know where I can find that?
Oh, yeah.
We've got your talent right here. You may not realize it, but the talent pool right here in Oklahoma City is pretty deep. Those of us you see here are just a sample. Some you may recognize. We may be anchors or reporters for Oklahoma City television stations. And those of us who are may be under contract and not available to appear in your TV commercials. But that doesn't rule out corporate video programs and other non-broadcast work. And that's why we're here today, to show you who we are, our talents, and what we can do for you.
We're spokespeople. We can convey your corporate message clearly, convincingly and enthusiastically in a friendly, non-threatening manner. Not only that, we have the skills that can add value to your production program. Skills like this one, walking and talking at the same time, moving on camera while touting your company's benefits. Please don't try this at home. I'm a trained professional.
And as trained professionals, we show up on time, ready to work. We bring a positive attitude to the set, leaving our personal problems, if we have any, at the door. So even though to get here today, I had to get Susie ready, and she tried on 4 different outfits. I packed her lunch, and then I dropped her off at Aunt Kathy's. Well, I had to borrow the neighbor's car because the battery in mine was dead after my teenage son left the dome light on. Well, my husband works the night shift, and he couldn't come to help me. And after I dropped off Susie, well, I hit every red light from Kathy's to this place. But I'm not going to bring that to the set. I was just citing an example.
Have you ever tried to hit a mark? It's not as easy as it looks. You can't look down because you've got to maintain eye contact with the camera. When the camera moves, there are people behind the camera moving the camera to its mark. But we spokespeople are on our own, finding those marks and hitting them time and time again without looking down and without help from an unseen assistant. That takes some skill, some talent.
Another of our skills is the ability to turn on cue. This technique can help to break up long sequences of copy to keep the viewer attentive. Though, if overused, it can be distracting. But turning on cue is something we can do effortlessly when the script calls for it. Ooh, may have gotten a little whiplash on that last one. I might need a doctor.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV, or rather in your video. A spokesperson can be dressed to play just about any role. A doctor, a lawyer, a college professor, a corporate spy, or an expert in just about any area. All you need is the appropriate costume and location.
Speaking of locations, they can sometimes be challenging. We spokespeople are prepared to face such challenges. So go ahead, bring on the loud background noises. You know, the lawnmowers, the jets flying overhead, those curious bystanders, those blinding reflectors. We'll face adverse conditions when we need to, and we'll smile when the cameras roll, because that's our job. Okay. Ooh. Man, thanks. Oh, it is so cold. Thank you.
In less adverse conditions, we sometimes meet adverse copy. Scripts that are heavy on technical terms, acronyms, part numbers, legal descriptions, and so forth. Here's an example. Not only will the Guilford GF4842 baffle inflow dissonance, but its manifold design is effective in mitigating latent outflow improbity. That's why it's earned the name, the Guilford Gronic. That may sound like gibberish to you and me, but to the Guilford Manufacturing Company, it's gold.
Another challenge we face as performers of our duties includes badly written copy, which is copy that is badly written by writers who write copy wrongly. And copy means the words that are in the script that are spoken on camera by on-camera word speakers, though we on-camera word speakers will sometimes offer suggestions when the words that have been written for us must be spoken by us as written, therefore, though not clear. Delivered as written clearly and without meaning, and intended when written and approved by committee so no changes can be made. We can reluctantly do that.
We can also take direction well.
We can walk and talk and turn on cue, hit our marks, and deliver the lines with the inflections and nuances per the instructions of the director. When we think the director is wrong, as with the script, we may offer suggestions, but ultimately it is the director who is guiding the production, and we are merely his spokespuppets. Bad direction is pervasive and will affect all aspects of a production. So it's unlikely that our performance, no matter how good we are, will save a video production under bad direction.
When someone who is untrained and unskilled reads copy from a teleprompter, it looks and sounds like this. One of our skill sets is to read miles of script copy from a teleprompter and not appear as if we're reading. But there's more. Sometimes we will need to work without a prompter, which requires memorizing large blocks of copy and spewing them forth with the same confidence and eloquence. We can do that.
We can deliver your message in a corporate setting, like from behind a desk. It conveys a sense of authority and direct communication. What isn't obvious, though, is that I've had to endure the impropriety of hiding my microphone. It's in there somewhere. And even though I may have 12 pages of script copy to deliver, my jacket has been clamped in the back so it won't ride up. And my chair, well, it's been taped to the floor so it won't roll. And my backlight restricts my motion. See? But because I'm behind a desk, I can wear jeans and sneakers. Shh.
We're versatile, not limited to on-camera performances. Voiceover narration often takes place in an audio studio, like this one at RK1 Productions. Off-camera performances can be equally challenging and can require many of the same skills. But in the booth, there are no marks to hit, and we can make funny faces.
Motivation. You often hear of actors who look for their character's motivation for the lines they deliver in dramatic scenes. Spokespeople seek to understand the content of their lines, to know and appear to believe in the product or subject matter for which we are the spokespeople. Our motivation? Payday. We are motivated to do the best we can do to make you successful so that we'll get the call and the paycheck for your next video. That's our motivation.
We're not prima donnas or prima dons. We'll work hard for you. If we're asked to do multiple takes, we're asked to do multiple takes. If a script requires that we repeat the same lines over and over to have multiple takes of the same line, we'll do that. We'll do that until you and the director have the coverage you need for editing, because that's the nature of this business.
So what do you think? Are you surprised there's such a large and skilled talent pool for corporate videos right here in Oklahoma City? Well, consider this. The talent pool is even deeper than this. There are many, many more of us qualified spokespeople you haven't even seen yet. Not only that, but there are crackerjack production teams, studios, audio recording facilities, freelance crews, edit houses, all those talented people behind the camera who can make this happen. And there is a can-do spirit, a spirit of cooperation and an enthusiasm that still thrives here in Oklahoma. So come on, we spokespeople are standing by. Let's get to work. We've got your talent right here.
Magna talent. Yeah, okay, you've got our talent. Now, do any of them juggle or ride a unicycle?
Unicycle? Actually, yeah, I do think one of them does.
Yeah, we need somebody who can do all the things they can do, but in a circus setting.
Oh, circus setting.
Yeah,
what?
like maybe a fire eater?
Fire eater, ooh.
Ooh,